Today we are playing Trapper, and this is just some commentary, some post-game commentary. You know, maybe you want to play Trapper, maybe you want to try Trapper, maybe you want to get better at Trapper. Either way, or I've been playing Trapper for a while, and playing DBD for a while, so I might be able to help you out some. I placed a trap right there in the beginning just to get some traps going. You know, I didn't place any yet. This character requires a lot of setup, so we're getting that one out of the way. You know, trap one loop at least, you know. We're going to loop around main because I want to control main usually. That's a fun area to control. You know, that's where gens are. Sometimes it's where basement is. Sometimes there's a lot to work with at main. But it doesn't appear that there's much to work with here. You know, I'm trying to place them on the steps, but it's just too bright. They're going to see it coming. And I'm going to place one right here because I feel like someone's going to try to balance and hop off of that. But there we are. Or someone's going to see it and disarm it and get injured. Either way, or it's an injury. Free injury for me. So we're going to pursue this chase right here. Not really. We're going to place this trap right here. Just to get some pallets out of the way. She's gonna run around. That's an injury, and I got stuck on that bush, so we're gonna drop this chase right here. It's not really necessary. She has no injuries, no nothing. But we have an injury on this Felix, it seems. He pops his trap, and he slings around long enough for me to catch up. So, all right, we got 2 survivors right there. We got a third on the gen. And just like that, we got 3 injuries in 30 seconds. And that's why Trapper is a really good killer. He can just control so many sides of the map and get free injuries all the time. So, you know how to play Trapper, it's going to be a fun experience. So I'm kind of like watching him from a distance here because I can't catch him if I go up to him directly. You know, but he unfortunately got caught in a bad side of town and down just like that. I'm going to pick him up and throw him on this hook right here. So at this point, I'm going to decide what 3 gen I want to control, right? So I have the trap right here, and I have 3 gens right here in close proximity, which is not a bad setup for me. So I'm going to try to set this up right here. That's a pallet locked up. Pallet took out of play. And going to just go try to pick up this trap, you know. Look around. See if anyone's going to come for the save. Doesn't appear so. They want to wait out their gens and the like. So I'm going to pick this up and place that trap. I actually I think I just saw someone there, but I might have missed it. Maybe I'm confused, but I thought I saw someone. Maybe not. So I'm going to turn around and go to this gen right here. And we got a Claudette on gen, okay? She's going to run, but it's too late. She's going to get a free injury. Just like that, she's going to leave. We're going to follow. Not really. We're going to go back to where all of our traps are, because that's where the side of the map we want to control, and make sure that we tighten up this area. So it appears I'm either, you know, making someone more cautious about getting the save, or, you know, they aren't managing their time properly and getting the save accordingly. So we're gonna place that trap right there. He went second state right there. Boom, and we got the save immediately after. That's unfortunate for them, but good for me. We're gonna get this injury on Felix. Make him scramble around. We don't want to tunnel. You know, Felix came closer to us, so he's giving us more of an opportunity to actually get a chase versus chasing Chris all the way across the map. We're going to pursue Felix boy. And he thinks I'm going to respect this pallet, but I don't, so he goes down instantly, just like that, baby. It's that easy. And we're going to slap him right up on this pain rest hook, just like that. And just like that, we have secured this side of the map. We've controlled this entire side of the map. This gen actually has some good progress, so we got to kick that to make sure we got all the control we can. We can have a 4 gen if we set it up properly. As you can see, there's pallets all fucked up, all trapped up. They have nowhere to go. That shack is somewhere that they can go, which is why I don't pursue the chase on the Chris right there. And the fact that Michaela steps in front of me to prevent me from tunneling, which I'll take perfectly fine. She'll run to the opposite side of the map where she shouldn't be, where all of my traps are, and I'll pick her up just like that. It's so easy when you know how to play Trapper, honestly. It's actually one of the most satisfying experiences you can play as killer, because it's just that easy a lot of the time. Just do your proper planning, and everything will probably come through to fruition. Unless you're playing against a Swift, you know, you might have to fight for it. But here we are. He's going to try to get my attention. It's not going to work. He's going to go directly into this trap. I'm going to hit him, which I shouldn't have done in this instance. I should have actually picked him up because I didn't necessarily recognize that he had BT still. You know, he still just got off the hook 2 seconds ago. But we're gonna slap him right up on this hook right here, and look at that, second state. I saw another survivor over here. I'm not gonna go for a chase really because I don't feel like looking around and lurking around for the survivor. I'm just gonna reset my trap, control my area, control my map. We're going to check out these other 3 gens we tried, and reset my trap so that this map is entirely controlled. So we see those scratch marks over there, but they're probably going for the save. I'm not really interested in it. I saw survivor on the other side of the map right there, but I saw, well, I heard rather, that that gen was getting a high progress. So we're gonna get this Michaela to run all the way away. So that's 3 people that are not on gens, as I can see. That's Michaela, and that's this one going for the save, and that's the girl on the other side of the map. So that's 4 people not on gens actually, because one was on the hook. But we're gonna get that free injury right there, and she can't make any distance. Just like that, she goes down right here. Map control, baby. That's how you do it. And that's another free injury on Felix. I was thinking about going to that pain regen, but I wanted to control the pressure. I wanted to pressure more, and more of my traps are on this side of the map. So maybe I can get them to come to this side of the map more. But here he is, gonna take away his pallet, and he's gonna run right to another loop. It's that easy. What can I tell you, man? When you know what you're doing, it's that easy. As a trapper, it's fun, man. And just like that, we got a death at 3 gens. We're gonna reset both of these traps right here just to control even more. Get this map area situated properly. We're gonna leave that pallet there just in case someone wants to, you know, think that pallet is safe and take a vault into it. But there's a chance how close that it is that they might just vault over it. We see Claudette. We're gonna pursue. She's thinking she's gonna vault. She doesn't vault. We're gonna kick this gen. We're not really interested in chasing uninjured survivors, especially in a part of the map we have no traps at. Just gonna go and break it though, rather. At that moment right there is when I found out that the basement was at that part of the map. I'm not too familiar with the basement spawns on this map, but at this point I already have so much pressure that it doesn't matter whether or not I try to utilize the basement. I don't need to play as a basement trapper. It's viable a lot of the time, but today it's not necessary or needed. And I'm already having enough fun as it is, right? So I think this is the Chris we're chasing here. And yeah, there he is. He's gonna drop that. Good on him, because I'm not gonna respect any pallets. I'm gonna force you to drop those pallets every time. So he's gonna run all the way over here. And unfortunately, this pallet has been safe. For my trap at least, but not as a way of playing that, you know? Not a way of vaulting over and over again. He should have probably ran around the loop to prevent me from just getting an easy lunge. I didn't even have to use Coup there. And honestly, I forgot from the majority of this game that I had Coup, because I don't usually play with it. But here we go. Pain res, but just when I get that pain res right there, that gen pops. Unfortunate for me. But we already have 2 people alive and 1 gen remaining. It's not that much bad of a situation, so it's not that much to be heard about. So we're gonna widen our reach for amount of traps we have on this side of the map. I'm gonna place this trap right here just because I want to catch someone off guard. You know, maybe they want to play shack, but don't see, oh lord, but don't see that trap right there, and them getting caught in it. So that's why I placed it on the side there. So we got 1, 2, 3 gens. That's our main gens we started off from the beginning. We were under control. Well, actually, it was part of our 4 gen, not our 3 gen, but alas, it doesn't much really matter, you know? We got all this time to walk between the loops, and right now I'm securing the end game. This is what I'm doing right now by trapping up both of the doors, this door first, you know? And I don't really have any concerns right now. You see this person is in the basement with a loud noise notification trying to get my attention. They're not going to get my attention because I know what this is. They're trying to draw me away from the gens that need to be done, so I'm not interested. So I'm going to go and leave them there. I believe that they're probably still staying there, thinking that I'm coming closer to, you know, engage in a chase. I'm not doing that, though. What I will do is trap up this door right here. And right at this point, I feel like the game is secure. I have everything pretty much under control. My gens are placed pretty good. My traps are placed even better. We're gonna secure this last trap right here just so that we can use this anywhere we'd like to utilize. I see that person moving in the background that looks like Michaela, but they're not fast enough to get away from me. They're sprint burst away, you see. And There's nothing to work with over here though for you, sweetheart. And just like that, we got a down. So we're gonna slug her. I do slug at times for my 4K. It's not something I too much care about. I'm gonna disable this right here, get that regressed. So we're going to see where this Claudette is. That was probably in the basement, you know, fast vaulting lockers, fast entering lockers, fast exiting lockers. But what I'll come to find out, which is something I wasn't familiar with entirely, was that this lower sanctum has a lot of lockers, you know, and I'm trying to listen for her breathing in these lockers, but I can't hear him in these lockers. She might already be gone, you know. There's so many ways you can play around this, and here I am, circling around looking for the lockers. This is probably a mistake. You see, there's just no way of knowing, and opening all these lockers is not viable at all, right? That's why you don't see me opening any of them. I need to hear first, you know, get a little hint or inkling. There's just so many lockers here. I'm gonna leave though, but just like that, as soon as I make that decision, that gen pops, and she's up. So right now we're in a iffy position. We don't know where any survivors are, and but we know where that last location was with that gen pop. So just like that, I heard them last second, and there we go. Michaela's down, and this should be a 4K if I play this properly. So she takes that vault. Hopefully she gets caught in this trap. She sees it, goes around it. Good on her part. She drops that pallet and pick this trap up, since I consider it useless at this point. You know, the game is pretty much over, and I can always trap up something else that need to be. And she's running on my side of the map anyway, so you know, I got the time to secure my win even more, right? There she is, running past this pallet, and straight into that trap. That's how you do it, baby. Just like that. We're gonna pick her up, smack her in the pain res. Unfortunately, the gens are already gone, so don't got much use out of the pain res perk. But then again, I didn't get that much use out of Coup de Grace either. So just look for Michaela, and that should be GG's. There we are, Michaela. We're gonna pick her up, and just like that, she has deli. And I was not expecting that. That's why I walked directly into that trap. I was almost caught off guard trying to run directly towards her, but then I remembered that there was a offering for hatch at main, so I'm not too familiar with the main's hatch spawns on this map, or hatch spawns in general on this map at all. But so I try to loop around the sub basement area, whatever you want to call it, and coming up empty thus far. Nothing much I can see or hear, but I felt secured enough in the victory because she went for door. You know, the doors were both locked up, trapped up, so I felt like I could do it maybe. But if she finds hatch before me, that's it. It's game over. So I'll circle around the main building just to look around the main building, and there she is, teabagging me at the hatch. But you know, that's gonna happen sometimes, especially if you're unfamiliar with your hatch spawns, and that was me playing Trapper. And let's look at these perks. They have Kindred, Windows, Lucky Break, and Deliverance. Deli really saved them there. Windows, Sprint Burst, Adrenaline, Bond on the Michaela, Blast Mine, Balance, Ace in the Hole, Plunders on Felix. What's that? Dark Sense, Adren, Kindred, and Deja Vu on Chris. So these builds aren't too crazy or anything like that, but GG's. And that was me playing some DBD. So if you like the tips, give me a like. If you like the vid, give me a subscribe. And if you like me, I'll postmate you a big teddy bear.